2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And the ball's incomplete.
Well, hello, daughter of mine. How was school today?
And that will lead to a
It was what? It was not good. They what? What the fuck does that mean? Oh, you talking about the bus? Oh shit, fuck the bus. How was school? Well, school. I had to stop talking to my daughter for a second. What up? What was not good at school? People was not good. My head hurts. Oh shit. Oh, and your stomach hurts. Oh god. How about your feet? Feet hurt too. Oh damn. You want me to hire a masseuse? Come give you a full body massage, head to toe. That's what masseuses do. You don't like them? Yeah, you will when you get older, fortunately. Huh? Oh, shit. What's up with homework? Got real quiet. Huh? You gotta do what? That's all? You don't have no other homework than that. Well, at some point in time, we need to take your... How much did you read out of that book from the library? Not much. Huh? Okay, are you wanting to redo it or what? You're going to redo one of them. Because we got to go up there and redo it. You have to put some people in on it. Listen, the entire house is clean. Sister cleaned the entire house. I was waiting for you. Are you gone? You gone? All right. All right, check me out, though, man. One arm Madden assassin. No, not the mic. Yeah, the subtract. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. All right. Beat the shit out of people. That's what I do. What did you learn today? Anything? No. Shit. So. We got to what?
I have a course puncher at North.
Terrible place.
Well, we're going to Darius.
That makes it okay?
Okay. So, I'm going to see your mother. She'll pick me up.
Oh, was it on a Friday or something?
Then my teacher picks people for honors course, which like she picks 22 people because we have 110 students. Like all of them. And I would do the state honors course, but I don't want to. But at the same time I do because we'll stay in the hotel in the suite. Hotel suite with like all the girls and another room with all the boys from like 3 different schools.
It's serious.
Tell me your mother.
Can you find me?
What's your mother?
Like you need help.
Yeah.
I can get you help.
You're my
I
auntie.
already told you, I don't know nothing about no
You're my
rapes.
auntie.
Then why'd you follow this officer home? She's flirting with me. I wanted to ask her out. That's a different way of asking a woman out. Walk up behind her, then you jump on her. The door was open. I didn't attack her. I stumbled and fell.
And accidentally put a pillowcase over my head.
Why are you guys trying to pin these rapes on me? Oh, we got his blood test back, Chief.
What is his blood type?
Type O.
Blood is type O. It's the same type as the rapist's.
I don't mean the damn thing.
You know, he's right. He's going back in the cell, but he is right. Sweet, please.
Let us know. Let's go. Come on.
I want that man in the prison uniform.
Yes, sir.
Yes? I need to see Chief Gillespie.
He's right about the blood type. It's purely circumstantial. But so is the pillowcase. Counts for that.
Well, I'm going to hold him for assault anyhow. Aggravating.
Let's try to get more.
I hear you. Well, boy, come on in. Have a little visit. Make yourself comfortable on that sofa. Thank you, Pete.
Yes, sir.
Well. Ah, this Detective Virgil Tibbs over here is Boyd Gordon.
How do you do, sir?
Hi. Well, son, what's on your mind?
I may have seen the man rape Miss Al.
Really?
I went to the house that night. Knocked on the door. She didn't answer. So I went around the side. That's when I saw him.
Exactly what did you see?
A white man. He was tucking in his shirt. He was fixing his belt.
Why didn't you tell us this right
Not
away?
far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood.
I don't want
We are
anybody
at
to know she's been
Pittsburgh's
tutoring me.
Acrisure Stadium.
Oh, what is shameful about
Today
being
we've got a
tutored?
fun AFC
Didn't want
matchup
anybody to
on
know.
tap. As it'll
She
be the
can help
Kansas
me
City
everything you
Chiefs
send her.
taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Damn, so we meet again?
The kicker Chris Boswell has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And incomplete to open things up.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
More than me.
Don't know.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10.
More than me.
Although she could be
Here's
doing something
Mahomes to throw. He's going to float this over the middle.
Damn it.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal, Kansas City.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Matthew 23.
Yellow.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
I did what you've always done and memorized. People always thought that you really memorized things.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing is Rodgers. He will keep it himself. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
In the future.
Second and 10. Running left, it's Warren. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 3rd and 2. On the give, it's Warren. This is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays. Analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, to be bold, and they certainly were there. Oh, boy, Brandon, did that just happen? I get my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, is going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there.
How prepared is your thing? If disaster shows up, we force them.
A handoff for Warren.
Just turn it
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up the 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Rodgers.
So if disaster comes up,
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Jerry Tillery coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Rodgers now to throw.
Oh, well, fuck. Good day.
Trent McDuffie with a pick.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. This is caught. It's ball. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice game for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as it drew it up in practice.
16 more on that one and another first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play fake. Mahomes.
This play.
In for the Chiefs touchdown.
Super back in the end zone is mine.
From 10 yards out. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is. I think you heard the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
They know it's too late.
Well, they didn't want to risk anybody else. I got a special problem.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
I did everything. I was only trying to help.
You were trying to help yourself by accepting Brian Gibson, falsified his record, falsified public
The
documents.
3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
It wasn't her fault.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to go on top again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Attack, attack!
Now here's Mahomes. He's going to air one out.
Get the fuck out of here.
And this is going to be a touchdown.
getting back this game, mate. I don't know what the hell you did right there.
But I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. But let's face it, and you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Okay, well, I called you earlier when I first took a break. You didn't answer, then I went to voicemail. Then I text you don't text me back. And then I call you again. You didn't answer. This is the third time I called you.
I did take Nod off in the chair for a minute. Go back up, wrap my around. Welcome back up, the phone was dead. Now I'm getting your texts.
Okay, well, I'm going back into this.
But I'll be right here, baby.
Bye.
All day.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's one. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. And the Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now it's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. A big third down pickup of 20 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Here's Rodgers. And that incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Drinking, lounging opportunities lost. Do-it-yourself house renovations.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down.
And that's a big pickup.
Makes Carla happy. Spent 4 marriages trying to figure out what makes women happy. You have spent 4 marriages trying to figure out what makes you happy. Who are you kidding? Oh, yeah. Maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe. Sweetie, Lord, please let my car be fixed today. Oh, dear.
First down, and you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Go to 50, and you block over.
Now Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Pat Fryermuth. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Oswald good with the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Oswald now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
I appreciate the practice, Capitan. I do, but you could have left me a couple of runs.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Pass to Brown. He's got it hard across the route. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Yellow.
A gain of 29 yards. Mahomes going to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
It's hard, sir, but we don't learn that in American.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Bunker's kick here is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
No, I think so. Memphis slowing ahead of that.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Ouch.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points...
Shit, my bad. I ain't paying attention. Get back. Yeah, this might be over.
Yeah, that slip becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Rodgers. That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth. And out across midfield down to the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. On play action, it's Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Gee. Ooh.
They'll look to throw again.
Damn.
Right side, and it's intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
It's about to score in the last game, ain't it?
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. And he's going to take this
cost you a couple ice.
3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Jesus. Word. Pretty good.
Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Anything is possible with those two numbers. Go for it.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And all the way down inside the 5 of the 4. Hunt. It's a loss of 8 there on the 1st down play.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just a third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
Tell you what, I'll do you one even better. I'll let you have that.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
It's not Peach. Crazy girl,
so they really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. In motion right is Brown. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown. Hollywood marks Marquise Brown from 8 yards out. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit the defense, and he made sure his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, we're going to need one more match, a rubber match.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Looking to throw. Rodgers going up top.
Fuck this whole game, bro.
And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games.
Damn, how's you over there? Yeah, you got your get back this time.
A big play there on the catch and run. 85 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Oh, man, the game's over. You got it.
And now it's 2nd down.
You got it. Hopefully we can get this rubber match. Settle the score.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans.
However, I am the richest, most ridiculous sound that I have ever listened to is going to be satisfied with watching those 2 hyenas across the street. You got work doing?
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And this will work out quite well. He's getting all the way up to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
It's a pretty good game.
Stroud begins with a pass. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 54 yards.
You want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On first down, it's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. It's now second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On a second down throw for Stroud. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That one, take it in. Christian Kirk, touchdown, Texas. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive, and you're only 6 points.
Makes the score Texans 7. Steelers nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Austin now to return this. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the ground is Jalen Warren. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Off the play fake, Rodgers.
Oh, what the
He's
fuck?
going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That's the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
That guy do, bitch.
I need that whistle till they miss my day.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
It's going to have to do that.
Tomorrow. After that, I'll get pushed for a fast drop. District return. Turn vicious, and he's going to eat this up.
On 4th down, Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to punt. Jalen Knoll deep for Houston. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, making his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here we go. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll find his man, Jaden Higgins. And they're going to work this down to inside the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
On the quick, right? On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. 15 yards. Pick up there at 13. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and you're able to convert.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And he's close to another 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
He has a greater chance of color in the jury box, and you know what that means. If the trial stays here, it's an all-white jury for sure. Now, Taylor, this is for you to integrate your brain for 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Yes. It means without last time the jury they have.
Here's Stroud.
Good. Reach out to our friends in the legislature.
And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. It's a yard or 2 shy of the line of scrimmage.
Whatever it is he's doing these days, those real banks.
Like, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
It's just been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. A throw right side is intercepted. He gets free inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Steelers.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They're unable to add on the point after. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
at the 27-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Looking through downfield, it's Kirk. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10 yards. It is a big-time play for Houston. 38 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. This one's caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Woody Marks. Touchdown, Houston. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Austin now to return this. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Play action now with Rodgers.
This shit.
The sideline, and it's intercepted. That